So, traders, on today's video, I'm gonna be sharing to you guys possible direction on 3 trading pairs that we always work on, which is nasdaq, gold, and USDcad. So, if you're new to my channel, I highly appreciate having you as one of our family members, not just a subscriber, but a family member. And on today's video, I'll be sharing to you guys possible directions for the coming week, which will be our weekly outlook, as you saw the thumbnail. But before we start the video, like on the video, share the video, leave a comment on the video, click that link on my description to sign up with the broker that I trade with and highly recommend. As you guys are all aware, the TOT Academy has a 50% discount on our mentorship course. So I won't say much and I won't do much, but I've left my number, my Instagram link, my Telegram link, in any source of communication tool that I have and that you have, that we can both chop up and I can change your trading journey for the good and the better. But let me not say much. Let me just say to you guys possible directions on the trading pairs that we always work on, so we can prepare ourselves for the next trading week, which is off, I think, from the 11th up and until the 15th, which is not sure, of August. So our first pair that we're going to be starting on will forever be the NAS, right? So on NASDAQ, when we're looking at our current price structure, you can clearly see that price is bullish, right? Price has been holding high highs, high lows, high highs, higher lows, and so forth, with a possible close on our higher high. But when you look at this, you can clearly see that we've marked out this previous all-time high zone, right? Based on us having to understand that with the structure and the behavior that price is currently having, are we going to continue with a break above and a retest, continuing with our wood, with our overall higher high, higher low structure and behavior? Or where price is currently trading, are we going to get some type of fill to violate and look for that intraday reversal to the downside? We also just don't know. But all I can say is our trade idea will be very simple. We might look to be bullish if price will trade above this zone, anticipating possible new all-time highs if price will violate our all-time high resistance, right? But if price will give us a fill to break, which is us having to be bearish below zone, then I guess we might look for that fill to break and look for that bear momentum to step in, and look for that bear momentum to step in the charts, so we can look for those moves to the upside, to the downside. I mean, do you guys get that? So NASDAQ, there will be two takes that we're gonna have based on our trade idea. If price will give us a break above our all-time high resistance, then we might possibly look for those new all-time highs. But if price will give us a fall to break, which is price trading below our zone, then I guess we might look for that reversal to the downside. If we're gonna get that bear momentum candlestick or that bear momentum below that zone, then we can look for those moves. We can look for those moves to the downside. But without further ado, we're gonna keep it the way we keep it. There's two takes in our trade idea. We bullish above and we bearish below, and that's what we're gonna be waiting for the coming week. But without further ado, second pair, which is gold. In gold, guys, I just won't say much, but you guys clearly understand that prices, that gold has this what do you call this, the support, right? And if I have to zoom in the charts, you can clearly see that price is holding our highs and price is holding our lows and price is holding our intraday zone, right? So with that being said, this is our major high, this is our major support, this is our major resistance, and this is our minor support, right? But on gold, I'm gonna just keep it simple to you guys and keep it the way I need you guys to understand. You can clearly see how price is trading. We're having this diagonal resistance and this diagonal support, and price had a push, and now price is holding this range, right? So the most part, if you guys clearly understand how to trade a rising wedge, we're simply looking for price to be bearish if we're gonna break those current lows, so we can look for those moves to the downside. But at the same time, it might happen that price might still continue moving to the upside. We just don't know. That's why I kept it the way I keep it. We're simply waiting for confirmation, and this confirmation is somehow based on us having to understand that will the rising wedge pattern play out as we anticipate, or will price continue moving the way it's moving? Because you can clearly see how choppy gold is, and that's why we're simply waiting for confirmation. So I just won't say much on gold, and I won't do much on gold, but I'm gonna keep it the way I keep it. We're gonna simply wait for confirmation to see what is gonna happen. You guys get that? But without further ado, last but not least, we're having USDCAD. And on USDCAD, guys, USDCAD has been giving us paying setups for the past few weeks, right? So on USDCAD, you can clearly see that our structure has been bullish, and then our current price structure is somehow looking bearish. And with that being said, you can clearly see that based on our previous weekly outlook video. You can go check it out if you haven't checked it out from this very same playlist, right? So we had an anticipation that we're either looking for price to be bullish above or looking for price to be bearish below. So it happened that price held below our zone, and then price gave us this momentum pushing to the downside. And with the momentum pushing to the downside, you can clearly see that we've marked out this level right here, and this level is based on us having to understand that from price giving us this left shoulder and from price giving us this right shoulder, and with a left shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder, and a break below that neckline, and a retest below our neckline. On USDCAD, there will be two things that we're going to be focusing on for the coming week, because now price has a clean head and shoulders pattern. If price will trade below our neckline, then I guess we might look for those moves to the downside. But if price will trade above our major zone, then I guess we might look to be bullish above that very same zone. But we're going to keep it the way we keep it. The head and shoulders pattern is somehow looking clean compared to our second setup that we anticipate, which is us having to be bullish above our major zone. If price will break and trade below our current lows and our neckline, then we're going to simply continue moving to the downside. But if price will give us a fail to break and trade above our major zone, then I guess we might look at those moves to the upside. And that's how we're going to keep it, and that's what we're going to be looking forward to for the coming week. As you guys are mindful that this is not financial advice, this is just anticipations based on the experiences that we have within the forex markets, right? I'm not saying price will be bullish or price will be bearish, but I'm just sharing my own personal opinions into what I'm seeing and what you might possibly look into, right? If you're new to the channel, I repeat, I appreciate having you as one of our family members. But if you're a veteran, I appreciate you coming back to the channel, showing us love and support, and showing us the legitimacy and the intimacy that we share within the social media platforms. But without further ado, enough has been said, enough has been shared. What we're now waiting for is for the markets to open so we can put our money to work and get some crazy pips and get some fire paying setups. You guys get that? But without further ado, that's your boy Hallam, King COT, and I'm gonna catch you guys in the next video.